Can I start? I can. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding this press conference to clarify some points with regard what happened today in the General Assembly meeting called for by the PGA. As you are all aware, the PGA has violated all kinds of rules and procedures related to the mechanisms agreed upon by the international community on how to undertake the General Assembly business. The PGA did not consult with the Syrian government in advance of this meeting. This is the first violation. And the PGA violated his commitments in his capacity as President of the General Assembly when he cut off the media coverage of the meeting, in spite of the fact that, as you are all aware, he sent to all the reporters through his spokesperson a note informing all of you that the meeting is open to the media and to the, as well as to the UN TV and webcast. And this is a document issued by his spokesperson and sent to all of you, certifying the accuracy of what I'm saying. This is the second violation. The third violation is that he prearranged a prefabricated meeting to defame Syria through orchestrating a session where only Ambassador of Saudi Arabia spoke, plus Kofi Annan. As if this meeting was pre-scheduled and pre-arranged in order to give the floor exclusively to the point of view of Qatar through the PGA himself, as well as to the ambassador of Saudi Arabia. This is the third violation, meaningly that he didn't give the opportunity to the other ambassadors to address the meeting and to address the audience. That was the third violation. The fourth violation is related to the way he undertook the business of the session, of the meeting. He ignored, condoned in a very ridiculous manner my repetitive request to take the floor on a point of order, then on a second point of order, then when I asked to take the floor at the end. That was the fourth violation. The fifth violation is that, and in my humble opinion, that was the most important one. he made. When I asked him to call on the meeting to observe a minute of silence for the souls of the victims, all the victims that have fallen down in Syria so far. Not only he rejected this request, not only he ignored this simple request, but he avoided even to answer appropriately my question and my request. Meaning that the purpose of the meeting for him was how to defame the reputation of Syria, not to help stopping the violence in Syria and to put an end to the unrest in some hot spots in the country. So these violations have confirmed altogether our point of view, as well as many ambassadors' opinions, that the PGA has misused his post as PGA to impose and dictate on the member states the Qatari and Saudi agendas, rather than to deal, seriously speaking, with the so-called Syrian crisis in implementation of Mr. Kofi Annan's six-points plan. By the way, Mr. Kofi Annan, in his introductory remarks, gave credit to the Syrian government's commitment towards his plan, and he said it in a very clear-cut way, very crystal-cut way, that the Syrian government is fully committed to the success of the mission.